What's going on, guys? This is Miasin and welcome to my Crystal Beast deck profile. So I'm actually going to show you guys two versions of how I play Crystal Beast right now. Basically, this is like the combo heavy build, and obviously I'm going to show you guys a more pure build that plays less garnets in a way, because obviously nobody really wants to play random Adamantipator, Researcher, and Jet Synchron in this deck necessarily. They're a little awkward because it doesn't really feel natural when you're playing, you know, Jesse Anderson cards, and then you're like, oh, what the frick is this doing here? And Yusei Fudo card, a little sus, but even though this is a Yusei Fudo Turbo, we're kind of not really using it for any synchro summoning, in theory. We're just making Needle Fiber, Dagda, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I've seen this somewhere, I wonder where. But yeah, anyways, before this double deck profile video starts, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Again, huge, massive shoutouts to NESHY, the Crystal Beast God. Go check him out. Again, his deck profile, his YouTube channel will be in the description box below. And now let's jump right into it. So I'm obviously playing 2 Rainbow Dragon with 2 Zeniths. So you can also play 1 Rainbow Dragon. The only issue is that if you draw it, then your Zenith in the spell and trap zone will simply not be able to activate because the search for Rainbow Dragon is mandatory. So yeah, this card is actual garbage to draw. Like, you really never want to draw it, but at the same time, it's kind of like a Gem Knight Garnet. You want it in your deck, or just so that you can, you know, resolve this. Another good example or comparison would be the Vision Hero Increase. Yeah, that's another one of those cards that really sucks to draw, and yeah, you just really need it for another card. But yeah, you kind of still have to play it. In theory, you can summon it because I think this deck plays exactly 7 different Crystal Beast monsters. So Rainbow Dragon, well, Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon, the first one, and then the regular Sapphire Pegasus, the evil Sapphire Pegasus, so 3, and then 4, 5, 6, and the 7th one is the token that you summon off of Crystal Protection. So yeah, assuming that you have the token with every single other Crystal Beast monster in your grave, you could theoretically summon a Rainbow Dragon, but like, good luck getting there. No, you have a higher chance of winning the lottery summoning this card. But anyways, 2 Zenith, whatever, you can maybe play 3, I don't really know. 1 Artifact Scythe with a Researcher and Jet Synchron, triple Sapphire Pegasus, and then 2 of the evil ones. I'm not really trying to play too many Dark Sapphire Crystal Beast monsters because they're not really searchers and they kind of do nothing if you don't have the field spell. The only reason why I'm playing triple Cobalt Eagle is that this card actually does search the field spell, so it's one of the better ones to draw, ironically. Anyways, 2 of the nice Ruby Carbuncle with 1 of the evil one, and that's already it for the Crystal Beast monsters because almost every single one of them sucks ass. Like, they're actual garbage. They literally do nothing. But yeah, for the spells, I'm on triple Crystal Bond. This searches a Crystal Beast monster from your deck to your hand, and then places a Crystal Beast monster with a different name from your deck in your spell and trap zone, but it is once per turn, so drawing multiple copies is not the best. 3 Foolish Burial Goods. In theory, you can send 2 cards with this card that have value in the grave, either Crystal Protection or Bridge of Salvation. That's the card that you're typically trying to search, send, because you can banish it from the grave and add both a Crystal Beast monster and a field spell from your deck to your hand, and the field spell can be any field spell. You can search Mystic Mine, in theory, so that's actually pretty dangerous if you're going second. So yeah, Foolish Burial Goods in this deck, probably the best Foolish Burial Goods deck. It's probably the best deck that can utilize Foolish Burial Goods, if I can say that. But yeah, 3 Crystal Protection. I think you can get away with only playing 1 or 2, honestly. It's not that great, but it does something, I suppose. Triple Rainbow Bridge, you know, it's a fantastic card. Always trying to play this at 3 because it searches any crystal spell or trap from your deck to your hand, and it is not once per turn. So very, very good card to draw in multiples. Triple Awakening of the Crystal Lord. This card is overpowered, and it's a quick play spell card, so if you draw like 2, you can use 1 on your turn and then 1 on your opponent's turn, and both effects of this card are just absolutely insanity. So yeah, very good card. Call by the Grave, obviously, Triple Bridge of the Heart. Another insanely good card. I absolutely love it. The effects are... This card has 3 effects. The first one is like an extra normal summon. The second one is you can destroy a Crystal Beast card you control or in your hand, and then add a Crystal Spell Trap from your deck to your hand. And finally, if a Crystal Beast card is placed in your spell and trap zone, you can bounce back both this card and a card on your opponent controls. So yeah, very similar to Crystal Conclave, but honestly, this is better than Conclave. And finally, I'm on the Advanced Dark Field spell, which sucks. It's just that we tried to play it so that we can go into the evil Crystal Beast monsters. And finally, the Bridge of Salvation and Crystal Miracle. Fantastic Omni Negate, very easy to search, and negates just about anything by destroying a Crystal Beast card you control which is very easy to achieve because if you destroy the ones on your main monster zone, they go to the spell and trap zone, and obviously in the spell and trap zone, you don't really care about destroying them because they're kind of free real estate anyways. That's it for the main deck for the cards, obviously trying to keep it clean. And for the extra deck, I'm on 1 Baron, 1 TG Wonder Magician, 1 Zeus, 1 Gallon Granite, which can search the Adamantipator Researcher, Tornado Dragon, Baguska, Dweller, Dugaris. You can revive back Ruby Carbuncle and, you know, summon a lot of monsters that way. Appaloosa, Unicorn, Phoenix, Dagda, Needle Fiber, Masquerina, and Relinquished Anima. And for the idea section, I have a bunch of cards that I probably won't even be going into, so... Well, the third Zenith, the Topaz Tiger, what the hell? Hand Shabs that you can probably not play in the combo build, but definitely in the control build, which I'm gonna show you guys in like 1 minute. And then, yeah, King of the Feral Imps with 4 Strix, and other rank 4 monsters that can search random monsters from your deck to your hand. Downward Magician if you're trying to play rank 3 monsters with like Ruby, Carbuncle, and stuff like that. Gaga Magician so you can revive back and Xyz and then make the Utopic Draco Future. Evil Swarm, Exciton Knight, Crystal Promise, Imperm, again going with Ash. With Ultimate Crystal Magic, very slow card. Crystal Grace, not the best. I don't know. I'm not a really big fan of this card. With Crystal Conclave, very good. And Crystal Miracle if you want to play more copies of the Omni Negate. Alrighty, so this is the control build. Very not similar because I'm not playing the Dark Crystal Beast monsters. So definitely less combo or oriented. But it's going to be a little less denaturalized because I'm really keeping it minimalistic so that I don't draw like the awkward cards all the time. So Researcher, Jet Synchron, random Dark Crystal Beast monsters with no field spell. So I want to say this is probably the smarter build to go with if you're trying to play competitively and you get to incorporate hand traps in your deck. So double Rainbow Dragon, triple Zenith, and then one side, triple Sapphire Pegasus, 1 Amber Mammoth, and 1 Topaz Tiger just for the names. Double Ruby Carbuncle, triple Ash, one Crystal Promise, and then everything else in the deck is similar, well, the exact same, except for Crystal Conclave. So this time I'm playing it at 3 because it actually does a lot when you're playing a more control style. Whereas obviously if you're trying to play super combo heavy, this card is way too slow, especially if you try to, you know, if you tried going second. Now, you could play Foolish Burial Goods with Bridge of Salvation. The only issue is that if you're going first, there's no like insane field spell that you can really search outside of like, I don't know, Secret Village of the Spellcasters if you want to make like a generic Link 2 monster that is a Spellcaster, but like, I don't know, is that really worth it? Probably not. It's just gonna be an extra brick, and going second, Foolish Burial Goods for Bridge of Salvation, like I said, would be way better, but going first, not enough targets. And then yeah, obviously Crystal Miracle. The extra deck is basically the exact same, but I have Gaga Magician without the Utopic Draco Future package, so this will definitely have to be revisited. Obviously, a lot of cards I don't really go into, so like Unicorn, Access Code, Masquerina, I've never really considered going into those cards, so really easy to incorporate Utopic Draco Future, and the rest is like the same. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this deck profile, or rather a double deck profile of Crystal Beast featuring the new support. Let me know your thoughts about these new cards in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out NESHY's channel, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.